Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to the Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on our channel, our website, or our social media. Reach out to me directly, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today we're discussing a great all-around diver at an awesome price with surprising technical proficiency. This is the Hamilton Khaki Navy Scuba Automatic. 40 millimeters in stainless steel. The watch is neither thick nor thin. At 13.3 millimeters, however, it will slide underneath the dress cuff, a strategic advantage that allows this to be a two-way player on your wrist. From lug to lug, two ways to measure this watch. 50.5 millimeters if we're including just the lugs themselves. If we're including the end links of the bracelet, which do project out a little bit, then it's a broader but still wearable 54.6 millimeters with spacing between the lugs of 20 millimeters. In the hand, it feels multiples of its price. This is a watch that, when new, is priced at a few $100s. Eyes closed, it feels as solid as a Breitling. On the wrist, it cuts an impressive figure. Don't be scared by that link-to-link dimension. The watch wears like a 40 on the wrist, which means I'd recommend it for a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference. It is quite flat. For an automatic 80-hour power reserve dive watch with a rotating bezel, it is pretty thin. Now, it's also nicely shaped with lugs that curve down and around the wrist, and you can see that to good advantage right there. Let's take a quick look at the hardware. The bracelet is confidence-inspiring, substantial, and also nicely executed. As you can see, the three-link design features staggered alignment and polished facets for the centers, with the remainder satin finished. It's a good look, distinctive and handsome. Because this watch, again, is priced in the hundreds of dollars, you will need a block and a punch to size it, as it uses pins and sleeves for bracelet sizable links. But once you've got the block and the punch, you should be able to size away. Using your strap tool, you can re-anchor the bracelet in one of two divots drilled inside the clasp, so you can fine-tune the fit right there. Now, there's also a trigger deployment system and a machined swing arm, and I have to say, honestly, this clasp feels both more solid and more expensive than the clamshell closure clasps on many Breitling watches. The twin triggers are also appreciated, and again, all this finishing is mechanical, but it's thoughtfully designed. The bevel on the edge in high polish looks great against the satin finish of the side and the top. Rolling back to the case, it's simple and strong. You have crown guards, you have a polished Hamilton logo crown. Everything's satin finished, which on a large sports watch is in good taste. The exception being the knurled edge of the bezel, which features a handsome polished highlight and deep and sharp knurling that's easy to grip. Let's hear the bezel. It's chunky and vocal. It feels good. It sounds good. There's an anodized aluminum insert that you can line up with the minute hand. Now you've got an impromptu 0 to 60 minute timer. I actually prefer dive bezels to chronographs. They're just easier to read. Screw down crown, 100-meter water resistance, and then you can see a solid case back, but underneath that solid case back, an impressive movement. Based on the ETA C07.111, this is the Hamilton 80-hour power reserve automatic H10. It's basically a 28242 with the beat rate changed to 21.6 to extend the power reserve from 38 hours to 80 hours. It features a quick set date and hacking seconds. It pivots on 25 joules. It winds bidirectionally, automatically of course. And all of this 100 meters water resistant. We can take a quick look at the detail of the case back. It is not the deepest diving diver, but it does meet the ISO standards for a dive watch, meaning for not a lot of coin, you're going to get into an impressive Swatch Group product with a luxurious power reserve, solid bracelet and construction, and an impressively versatile aesthetic, as this is pretty much the classic dive watch look. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details. And we're back in the dark with the Hamilton Khaki Navy Scuba Dive Watch.